Pete, Marine AFC.
We're here.
Yeah.
Monday night at the Avenue. No brass monkeys about, they've all gone. But tonight we see Marine. Always play good football, always admired Marine. And I think this could be a very good match.
Hopefully.
A lot of long faces on Saturday. But tonight's another night. 3 points tonight, home, cup of cocoa, lard sandwich. No surrender, Avenue!
No surrender. Thank you, Pete.
See ya.
Hello and welcome to Northern Premier League action here at the Horsfall Stadium. Monday night football. We've got Bradford Park Avenue taking on Marine. Park Avenue sitting 21st in the table, still looking for that first victory in head coach Danny Whitaker's reign. They'll be taking on the 7th place side in the league, hoping to find that first 3 points for the head coach. The referee today is Luke Watson and his assistants Louis Parker and Matthew Coles. Now, it is a very, very, very cold evening here in Bradford. -3 says the scale. Plenty of lads out there in short sleeve t-shirts. Park Avenue in the traditional green and white top, green shorts, green socks. Marine in an all blue kit. As the lads just making sure that they stay warm out there. I don't envy anybody out in that stand or in the dugout this evening. Park Avenue, of course, coming off the back of home defeat on Saturday to FC United of Manchester. 4-2 the final score there, with Jordan Preston getting his second brace of the season after getting 2 goals at Macclesfield last month. That was the last victory for the club. Hopefully today that will change. And Lewis Hay gets us going. Left hand side, chance perhaps for them to potentially get a shot on goal. Now as a cut inside, but great block from captain Lucas Dunson. But the ball comes out to the edge of the area, Louis White, but Hay gets a foot in, but the ball comes back into the area from Freddie Sass. The ball is thankfully cleared from a Park Avenue perspective, as Moore looking to play that forward ball, and he does this time, and a nice little touch from Bobby Grant finds number 11 Harvey Gregson, and that's the first shot of the day, slightly spilled by goalkeeper Tom Scott, hit hard and low but potentially curling wide of the left post, but ball back in from Marine, and it's cleared behind for a corner by Mason O'Malley. First shot of the game there from Marine. Of runners into the box, the ball comes in, it's looping onto the edge of the 6-yard box, and that was a chance for Marine. Side Finlay Sinclair Smith driving into the box now, cuts inside on Lewis Hay, plays it back outside to his counterpart, the left back, but it is cleared away, as they will send the big boys up for what seems to be potentially a long throw in here. And it's 1-0 Marine there. The ball was flicked on. Great header out the front by, I believe it was, number 9, Bobby Grant, who continues his goal-scoring form from Saturday. Scored in the 4th minute on Saturday and scored in the 7th here tonight. Marine now earn themselves a free kick. Foul, Lucas Dunstan. It'll be left-footed White to fizz a ball across into the area again. And it bounces around and Lavelle ends up clearing it after the ball rolled off his back. I'm not quite sure how much he knew about that, and Harry Colville here has a job to just hold it up, and Mason O'Malley for the feet of a Bobby Grant or Owen Robinson. But here come Marine in behind, but the ball will run on through to Tom Scott. Defence goes forward looking for Colville, who does well to get that first touch on the ball after being behind fullback Matty Waters, and Colville just looking to drive down that left hand side, and the ball will go out for a corner ball. He's done really well there. Can Park Avenue get back on level terms? The ball comes in, bounces at the front stick, and it's cleared by Marine and out to Lewis Hay, who lets the ball run out for a throw way up into the Marine half, and he goes forward now looking for Hay, and Hay plays a nice inside ball to Preston, who's now inside the box. Couple nice feet, beats 2 men. Preston driving into the box, gets one across the area, and it's well cut out by Luke Hutchinson, but some nice feet there from Jordan Preston. And here is Sinclair Smith again on that left hand side, plenty of room for him, driving inside on his right foot, can't get a shot off. It's now won by Gregson, and the shot now comes on and goes wide. I think it might have looked a little bit closer from my angle. And Dunstan will pick up on the seconds and comfortably stroll past 2 men, showing his speed there was the captain of Park Avenue. He goes inside to Namputu. Now there's room for Lewis Hay, driving in towards the area. Lewis Hay potentially opens up for a shot, and he does shoot, and it just fizzes over the bar, over the left post of the Marine goal. Good effort there from Lewis Hay. Long ball for Bradley Williams and can't find it. And now Sinclair Smith's in behind. Calls for the offside flag, but no, it doesn't come. He puts one across Tom Scott, and Tom Scott does really well to get down and get Park Avenue going forward again. And a Dunstan driving in, like we've mentioned, driving inside. Can he keep the ball now? Swarm of Marine bodies. A Dunstan does really well, too much. But somehow the referee Luke Watson has deemed it a Marine free kick. I'm not quite sure what for, but Dunstan did really well there to outstrength a couple of blue shirts. But it's well won by Mason O'Malley, who takes it off Owen Robinson. And now Lewis Hay with a chance to play. New signing Bradley Williams in behind. Can Williams get there? Not quite, but the ball will be poked out for a corner ball over on that right hand side. Hay with an in-swinging ball, loops it close towards the keeper, but it's an unchallenged header clear by captain Josh Wardle, but it will come to a Dunstan, who goes back out to Hay on the right hand side. Can he put a ball into the box? He can. He loops one over towards the back stick. Great ball. Sharman was there, but it was won well by the captain, Josh Wardle. Once more, he looks forward, looking for his striker and goal scorer, Bobby Grant, who earns himself a foul. He was deemed to be pulled over by 6, Jamie Sharman. It will be Louis White to put an effort on goal, and it goes just wide of the post. Nice bit of dip and curve there, but not quite enough pace to beat Tom Scott. I believe if it was on target, Scott would have eventually got over to his left-hand top corner. O'Malley, but O'Malley couldn't quite get there. Good ball from Gregson inside to Robinson. Ball shot. Great save by Tom Scott, but the second ball has gone into the net and the flag stays down. And it is goal from Finley Sinclair Smith in the 36th minute. And all he had to do was stick it in the back of the net as we're back underway now. Once more for the third time this half, Ted Lavelle looks for a long ball forward, and most definitely there's Lewis Hay impeded the return. He whips a ball right across the face of goal. Oh, and it's so close, and you feel like Bradley Williams perhaps could have expected that ball to come to him as it flashed right across the face of him. But Park Avenue now with the ball still on that left-hand side and dancing feet, and Namputu has the ball at the edge of the box and takes a nice turn, just taking 2 men out of play. And here is a Dunstan, and he goes into Namputu, who's in the box. Namputu balloons the ball over the bar there. Perhaps that wasn't the right decision. Marine with plenty of bodies at the back, however. And the third, but unfortunately it's regained by Marine. And here is Grant, and Grant does really well, and advantage is played. And Waters with a great little touch just takes Harry Colville out the game. And Waters with a great ball across towards that back stick. And wow, Freddie Sass was bombing onto that one, but Tom Scott just about claimed it in time. And Bobby Grant, Tom Scott did really well to make that first save that was struck hard at him, but it left Sinclair Smith with an easy tap in. And Lucas Dunstan here has just been fouled halfway into the half. Back in the net just before half time to just get a bit of hope. The ball goes in and it's far and it's way too long. The Waters driving down this right hand side, plays an inside ball, and somehow it's rolled into the area. Surely he was offside there, but no, the flag did not come, and Owen Robinson ended up hitting a ball. It was slightly with a bit of dip and curve on it, but Tom Scott did well. Can a Dunstan create something? The captain of Park Avenue just before half-time as a Dunstan puts the ball into the area all the way across the face of goal, and that is a chance for Park Avenue as the half-time whistle has gone here at the Horsfall. 2-0 to Marine here on a very cold Monday evening here in the Northern Premier League. Referee Luke Watson ready to get us back underway now as Marine are shooting from right to left in this second half. Of course, Park Avenue left to right, and here we go. We are underway here in the second half. The number 10 off Park Avenue, but his pass is loose, and it comes to Sinclair Smith, and Sinclair Smith shoots on goal from outside the area, and Tom Scott really struggling to keep a hold of the ball this evening. Harry Colville allows the ball to switch from left to right quite quickly, and Williams now with a bit of chance, and Harry Colville's fouled there off the ball in the middle. Referee calls him over, reaches to his pocket and books. It was captain Josh Wardle who received the yellow card there, and a free kick just around 30 yards out, central position similar to where Lewis Hay curved that ball in at Macclesfield. 4-man wall, Hay, left-footed effort, curling, can't quite get it over the wall. It's won by Bobby Grant, just bounces off the head of the striker, but the ball eventually will be cleared for a Park Avenue throw-in. So now just struggling to find an option, but this time he does find one, and he goes looking for the run of Lewis Hay, and eventually the ball is won by Marine and cleared off number 11 for Park Avenue, Lewis Hay. Nice little feet in the midfield, but eventually the ball does run clear, and O'Malley fouls. Ball goes forward, looking for, it was Chris Doyle, I think. Wardle was wrestling Jamie Sharman in the box, but it was Both of them at it. Still in the box, and he launches one into the area, straight into the middle of the 6-yard box almost. The header's won by a Park Avenue head, but it comes out to Freddie Sass. His right-footed effort sliced towards the edge of the box and eventually cleared in the blue of Marine, and that definitely is a foul from Mason O'Malley, and Mason O'Malley will be the first Park Avenue player to go into the book this evening. Up watching, bellowing instructions, the ball comes across and it's head, and it's great save from Tom Scott. It was a fantastic flick-on effort, I believe it was by Chris Doyle. And it is a long throw in into the area, and it's bouncing around and potentially falls to captain Josh Wardle right on the 6-yard box. Bouncing ball, and he should have found the net there, it's fair to say. As Marine look to go forward now, and free kick given for a little pull on the shirt of Louis White. Pumps the ball into the air. It's a straight and flat delivery, and the linesman flags for a Park Avenue free kick immediately. Touch and good pressure from Lewis Hay, and Hayes on here, and Hay chips it over the goalkeeper and over the goal, and you have to feel like that was the best chance that Park Avenue have seen all day. Goes long with a little sideways run, sneaks himself 5 yards, and that's an absolutely massive throw, and bouncing ball in the area. What's happening? He's ended up with Wardle, and penalties given. Wardle deemed to have been pulled down by Namputu. Substitute Justin Awobi is ready to come on, but the referee blows his whistle for Sinclair Smith to take on Tom Scott and drives it comfortably. Didn't leave the floor and into the bottom left-hand corner to make it 3-0 to Marine here at the Horsfall Stadium. Gregson, can he keep the ball? And he can. He's done really, really well to keep the ball all the way from the halfway line. Loop ball over to the back stick. Header won by striker Bobby Grant, but it eventually bobbles out to Sass, and now it will be Robinson who picks up the ball just inside the area on the left-hand side. Lovely little play on the area by Marine. Here is their midfielder, Louis White. Need to be careful there with challengers flying in, and that's definitely a free kick and could be a card there if there is. A late challenge was put in on Sharman, I believe. Looking now for his left-back Sass, and Sass on the ball. Puts the ball into the area. Great header. Back across goal and comfortably wide. He plays it over onto this right-hand side to Preston, who sidesteps one and shrugs him off, and Lancaster back to Preston, and eventually it finds itself to Colville, who sits one down, and Colville with a chance to potentially get a shot on goal. And unfortunately it deflects around, bounces around, but it will drop in the area to Preston, who hits one and goal! Great finish by Jordan Preston with a left-footed half volley. 3-1 here, and that could be a chance. That could bring the game to life for Park Avenue. Great finish by Jordan Preston. Seemed to take a slight deflection on the way through, but that doesn't matter. Jordan Preston continues his goal-scoring form. 2 on Saturday, 1 this evening, and that is exactly what Park Avenue have needed for quite some time now. But the ball is on the left-hand side now with Jordan Preston, who goes in behind Harry Colville, potentially with a chance to put the ball into the box. Harry Colville cuts it back, and there's a shot on goal, and great save from Luke Hutchinson. Fantastic left-footed curling effort into the top left corner of Bradley Williams. It was a great effort, cut back from Harry Colville on that left-hand side. Found Williams, whose first-time effort was definitely fine in the back of the net, but it was a great one-handed save just to tip it over the bar from Luke Hutchinson to keep it at 3-1. But the corner's taken quickly, and here's Preston sidestepping, just trying to see if he can create an angle and an opening, and the ball eventually does come into the box, and it's hung into a dangerous area, but no Park Avenue bodies were attacking it. And now, potentially, chance for Marine to come right-hand side to a Dunst after Mampal. The substitute just missed it. And Jordan Preston does well. Just in front of Danny Whitaker. Ball into the box, great area for it to loop into, and it's well claimed by Hutchinson, who did take a hit. And eventually has looking to just play the ball over, searching for captain Josh Wardle. The flag was up, but Tom Scott came out and collected, and Dunstan plays it inside to Lancaster. He plays it forward into Preston. Preston to Lavelle. Lavelle out to O'Malley. O'Malley with the ball across the area. Awobi up there. Cleared by Marine. And Dunstan smacks the ball over the bar. I think Lancaster may have said something there, but due to the reactions of the Park Avenue players, it may not have been Lancaster that said it. The referee had his back to whatever was said behind him, and that is it. The full-time whistle has been blown by Luke Watson. 3-1 full-time here at the Horsfall Stadium. Marine take away the spoils, take away the 3 points, and still searching for Danny Whitaker's first win